Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one to outrun me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angelica Taylor. If you're a new subscriber, I'm here with a Valentine's glam look. So if you like what you see, keep on watching. So I already did my brows and my other eye off camera, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this eye and show you how I did the look. We're gonna start off with It's My Ray Ray palette. Going to use the sunset color right here. Excuse my nail, it's still broken. This sunset color right here, I'm just gonna start with that using a blending brush.
No one to outrun me, yeah. Give me a run for my money.
Now I'm gonna go in with Friday, the one right next to Sunset. And I'm just gonna kind of focus this color like in the corner and in my crease.
Sipping bubbly, feel lovely, living lovely, yeah. Just love me, just love.
Now I'm gonna go back into my It's My Ray Ray palette again and use this color here. It is Coney and it's right next to Friday. And I'm gonna focus this color more in the outer part of my eye and in the crease also.
Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to keep it a whole 100. Don't got you, I got nothing. I got something, we gon' function, no assumption. Feeling like Tyson with it, knock it out twice, I'm with it. Only for the night, I'm kidding. Only for life, you hold me for life, you hold me for life, let's get it. Hit that shoulder lean, I know what coming over me. Backstroke.
I'm just gonna take a different type of blending brush and I'm gonna go back into that sunset and just kind of blend all the colors together up here and kind of make this go up a little higher. I like when my eyeshadow comes up a little higher. I just think it looks a whole lot better on me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out up top. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Dare to Create palette and I'm going to take this color, if I could get this. I'm gonna take the color Create right here. I don't know if you can see that. This thing is just so huge. The color Create, and it's like this fuchsia color right here. This one right there. And I'm just gonna dab that same brush that I used to pull it up higher, and I'm just gonna, let me blow it off because this palette is so pigmented. And I'm just gonna put that right on top of that color. Now I'm going to take a concealer brush, like a little teeny one like this. I don't know if you can see that. Super small, and I'm gonna take some concealer on my little foundation plate that I put my foundation on, and I'm just gonna put some on that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and cut my crease halfway.
I know what you need. Already on 10, I'm money come in, the feeling go out, the feeling don't try out. This party won't end. Oh. If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still? If I'm into my mind and work with you still. Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to love me. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one to outrun me, yeah. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feel lovely, living lovely, yeah. Just love me, just love. I wanna be with
Now I'm just gonna go in with like another concealer brush, but a little bigger, and it's flatter. And I'm just gonna go ahead and smooth it out and get it like closer up to where I want, or like I just want to smooth all the like rough looking parts out.
Just love me, just love me, just love.
Okay, now that I got it to my desired cut, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some glitter glue or glitter primer by NYX. Go ahead and add like a little squirt onto the brush, and then I'm just gonna apply it to the place that I put the concealer to cut my crease. Okay, now I'm gonna take this Artist Couture times Jackie Aina, and this is like her little collection. It's in the shade La Peach, and it's like a loose like highlighter, or like kind of like pigment, if you would call it. And I'm just gonna take that on that same brush that I applied the glitter primer with. Oh, and I'm just gonna place that on the glitter on the primer.
Just love me. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Just love me. 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 I wanna be with you. Just love. Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one to outrun me. Give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feel lovely.
Okay, now that I applied like the pigment, I'm gonna go ahead and take this dual-ended eyeshadow brush thing, and it's from Eco's Tools. And I'm just gonna take that same color from the It's My Ray Ray palette, this purple color, Coney, and I'm gonna dip this piece, like the flat end, in there. It's like a concealer or defining brush side. And I'm just gonna blow it off a little bit, and I'm just gonna go in above like the glitter or the pigment and define it there a little, make it a little darker and make it stand out.
Living lonely, yeah. Just love me. Just love. I wanna be with you.
Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to go back into my Dare to Create palette by Morphe, and I'm going to take this shade right here. I think it's called, let me see, let me get my little cheat sheet. It's called Forever. So I'm gonna take this color right here, this color right here at the end, and I'm going to kind of help blend the edge of like where I ended my cut crease. I'm gonna put a little bit of that closer there to help it blend into like the darker color, just to make it look flawless. So I'm gonna take my other dual-sided my two-sided end blending brush from Eco Tools, and it has a different type of blending brush, and then this flat in like smudging brush, and I'm gonna take that brush and go ahead and take that color Forever and just dip into that, and I'm just gonna take it right on the edge and kind of blend it into that like glitter. Just kind of blend it out a little bit. And now I'm gonna take the other side and go back into my It's My Ray Ray's palette and just take that same color Coney and just dip into that and put it back like deep in that part right here in the corner of my eye. Now that I got it the way I want it, I'm gonna go ahead and take some eyeliner and create my wing. And hopefully I can get it as good as I did off camera, on camera. And I'm just gonna take, the Maybelline Curvitude liner, and it looks like this. So, wish me luck, girl.
Just love me. If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still? If I'm into my mind and work, would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. I got something, we gon' function.
Okay, and now I'm just gonna move on to my face. I am going to be using this Anastasia Liquid Glow highlighter, and I'm gonna use it for an illuminator just to put it under my foundation. And this is my first time actually like using it, so I liked it when it was in stores, so when I swatched it in my hand, so excuse me. Hopefully it does what it's supposed to do. It's in the shade Pearl. I don't know if I don't remember mentioning it. But and now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use these little sponges, these cheap little sponges, and I'm just gonna, oh, and I've already primed my face using the Professional primer. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in, or blend it out on my face. Okay, now that I'm looking like a disco ball, I'm gonna go ahead and take this stick foundation by Sephora. It's the Make No Mistakes foundation and concealer stick, and it is in the number 12, and it's in the color or shade Chestnut. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that on top of this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sephora Pro Brush in the number 66. This is the Press Full Coverage Complexion Brush, and I'm just going to use that to blend out my foundation. Okay, now that I've got it blended out with that brush, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Real Techniques blending sponge, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it dry, and I'm just gonna go over this to make sure that I smooth out anything that, or cover any spots that I missed with the brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
No assumption, feeling like Tyson with it. Knock it out twice, I'm with it. Only for the night, I'm kidding. Only for life, you hold me for life, you hold me for life. Let's get it. Hit that shoulder lean, I know we're coming over me.
Now that I did that, I'm gonna go in with some concealer, and I'm gonna go ahead and just go in Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour waterproof concealer. I'm just gonna apply that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Sand. It's a little too bright, and I kind of want a brighter highlight, so I'm just gonna mix those two together. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this sponge, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wet it with some priming spray because I didn't wet it. I'm just gonna blend that out. Now I'm just gonna take again another one of these little cheap sponges, and I'm gonna go ahead and take some Laura Mercier setting powder and just set everywhere that I highlighted. Now I'm just gonna take my powder brush and just dust off all the excess powder. Now I'm just gonna take my Sephora Micro Smooth powder and use that same brush that I dust away the Laura Mercier with, and just set the rest of my face. Now that I set my face, I'm gonna go ahead and take a sponge, and I'm gonna spray that same priming spray that I sprayed on my sponge, and just kind of pat everything in. So I'm just gonna take this spray and spray it down. And I'm just gonna take the bottom of that same sponge and just pack everything.
Oh, overseas. I know what you need. Already on 10, I'm money come in, the feeling go out, the feeling don't try out. This party won't end. If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still? If I'm into my mind and work, would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to love me. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. Give me a run for my money. There is nobody.
Okay, so once I finish packing everything in, now I'm gonna go ahead and powder contour my face. And I'm just gonna be using, it's my Ray Ray's palette again. I'm just gonna contour my cheeks, and I'm just gonna use that shade called Mocha right there in the middle. Go ahead and use this number 32 brush from BH Cosmetics. It's just like a contouring brush. Okay, so now that I got it where I want it, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this L'Oreal True Match super blendable powder, and I'm gonna use this as a bronzer. This is actually like one of my favorite powders just to use as a bronzer. I feel like it's like a nice in between like cool and warm tone, and it's not like, it's just really pretty. And this is in the shade Cocoa, and it's in the number C8. Okay, now that I'm done applying that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some blush, and I'm gonna use my favorite blush. It's the Party Brush from Tarte. This is the one that you get for your birthday if you are an Inside Beauty whatever with Sephora. So yes, I'm just gonna go in with my blush brush, and this is in the number 134 from Becca. Not Becca, I'm sorry, from BH Cosmetics. Now I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. I don't really know which highlighter I'm gonna use today. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just use it's my Ray Ray palette again, and I'm gonna use the highlighter right here. And when I tell you, like, her highlighters are so pigmented, they are so pigmented, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this middle one right here on top of Cocoa. It's called Radiant. So I just went ahead and finished my eyes off camera. I ended up using the Your Lash Bar Mascara Mule eyelashes. I just went ahead and put some white eyeliner by NYX in the color shade Milk. That in my waterline, and then I pop some highlighter on the inner corner. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, push that subscribe button. And I did use the It's My Ray Ray's palette, so once I hit 100 subscribers, I am going to be giving away one of these palettes, so you don't want to miss it, and you'll want to hit that subscribe button. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, clicking on this video, and if you watched it all the way through, thank you 10,000 times more. Yes, so I will catch you on the flip side.